Okay, I can't reply to this comment. I think it's because of your settings, but I'll tag you in the comments of grief and dating and just how it's hard. And it's like, do you tell someone when you go on a date with them, like, oh, I've lost both my parents, my sister, or whoever you've lost? You tell someone on the first date. And someone commented, do you have had any advice on that? Because one, the will to date changes, even like the interest in dating changes, but you can feel so fake when you don't allow grief to be a part of you in that conversation. And I think it's hard because you'll probably go on a lot of dates where the person won't be receptive. The person will think that you're telling them too much. But I honestly think that's a good like weeding out thing, because grief is really hard and you don't want a partner that will make you feel like you can't express your grief, that make you feel like you have to hide away your grief, that make you feel like your grief is too much. And there are people that can deal with that and there's people that can't, and that's just like the fact of life. I've lost both my parents, my sister. That is something that I've seen, is that some people can handle that information and a lot of people can't, whether that's platonic or romantic friendships, relationships. A lot of people cannot handle that because it's like they think it's contagious. They think that it's like it's going to happen to them, or that you're just bringing down the mood because you bring them up, or just awkward that you bring up your dead family so often. And that's always on them. And like, you don't need those people in your life. It is hard enough to function on the day-to-day when you're dealing with grief, when you're dealing with emotions, when you're trying to function, when you're trying to just live your life, when you're trying to feel happiness. You're dealing with so much. So you don't need someone that's like supposed to be your support, your partner in life, making it even harder for you. Like, you don't need that. We don't need that. So my advice is to tell them. I used to be like, maybe don't, maybe do, maybe don't. And the fact is like, I think it just weeds out people quicker. Dating culture is so hard. It's hard to get a good gauge on people in general now. I feel like it's just like a whole weird thing. So I recommend just telling people, because I feel fake. I feel like I'm not myself when I'm like not sharing that. And I definitely don't want to have conversations where I'm pretending that people are still alive. So tell them, see how they reply. If they reply badly, poorly, then move on. But I like to believe that there are people that can handle that information. There are partners that can handle that information. They're going to be out there. We just have to keep going. We have to keep believing. We have to keep trying. So, yeah, just tell them.